Leanna, you want to do our next game?
It's time for No Shame.
No shame the game. Bah, 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 bah.
You can have all the shade. What is it? No shame, no shade, some shade, but no shade.
Some judgment.
No judgment.
No, but
Some
we
shade.
will shade you a little bit though.
Yeah, we'll judge you and shade you, but no shame.
No shame. Okay. So speaking of side hustles,
Mm-hmm.
your best friend,
Okay.
Okay.
not
We
your
love
close
these
friend,
best friend ones.
not your acquaintance, your best friend is about to put all of her money into a food truck. Okay.
Okay.
And she plans to cook because when you first start out, you got to wear all the hats.
Right.
So she plans to cook. She can't cook. You.
She believes she can cook. I mean, she must, right?
She believes she can cook. Yes.
Well, like I previously said, I know people who have started businesses in the who can't cook, who can't bake, and they killing it out here. So who am I? If she got the confidence, one of y'all got the confidence to get out there, like you got to taste your own food. So if you got the confidence to say, I can do this, who am I to tell you can't? Because you know what it is? That's an entrepreneur, guys. Not caring nothing about what anybody else says. Okay? Because that's what you have to have. You got to have that kind of determination that I can do it. So why should I tell you?
You said she's putting all her money into it?
She is about to put all of her money. So she is like, this is what it is. I'm about to do this. I'm putting all my eggs in this food truck basket.
I would encourage her to develop her cooking skills some more. I would try to do it as delicately as I could.
Right.
I would try, when you're just cooking for yourself at home is one thing, but you've got to broaden your horizons when you're cooking for masses of people. So, maybe you should hit up like a little cooking class or something and get a few really good dishes that are good across the board. I would try, maybe even help her out with the tuition for those classes. I would really try, but I would not say, girl, you cannot cook. I don't think that I could be that forward with it. And go that route.
Because if you say that, like if I was like ready to like do it, and then you out here telling me that I can't, I'd have to have some kind of like real, not arrogance, but I'd have to puff myself up to go to the bank and be able to take all my money out. I'd be like, she hating.
Yeah.
And
I, along the same lines, I don't know that I would like tell her to go to a cooking class because that is very like, that implies that you can't cook, right?
But like smooth about it.
What I would do is I would be like, hey, one of you ladies, how about we do a dinner party at my house and you can debut some of your recipes and, get people's honest feedback. Or let's do like a taste test out on the street, downtown during rush hour. And you can see like what people really feel about your food, like what dishes are going to be really popular. And then maybe she'll get some like honest feedback and make her think twice about it. But even if she got really bad feedback or people lied to her and she still wanted to do it, yeah, who am I to say don't do it? I'll just have my guest room ready for, when she loses all her money.
That's a friend right there. Well, except the part where you're like, she gonna lose her money. What if she makes money?
I mean, that's people McDonald's food, I think is disgusting, right? But how
Unless they
many millions
sponsor
and
us.
billions of people eat it?
Right,
Like
sure.
there is a taste for everybody.
There's a market
That's
for
true.
everything.
So it could be that I just don't like her food, and these other people I know don't like her food,
That's true.
but other people might think it's delicious. Or maybe her theme will be so catchy that they don't care that it's not great.
Mm-hmm.
They just want to eat at the duck truck or whatever.
Right.
Whatever.
The duck truck.
You know?
Leanna, what would you do?
I'd be like, bitch, you can't cook. And this isn't the thing. This isn't the move.
You would say that. You would say
This is not the move for you. I'm sorry. It would be a compliment sandwich, okay? And this is how it would come.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
You are so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Cooking is not gonna be the side hustle.
And then
But you are awesome. You are so creative.
You're so smart
And
let's think of
smart.
something else to do.
mm-hmm.
And I've always
and
envied
entrepreneurial.
your spirit to be creative in coming up with so many other things that you could put all your money into. That's how it would come.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
And then we'd be like, let's do a brainstorming session.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't know that I would ever be that blunt, but I would do the like, okay, so like try to look at the business plan and be like, is there a way for us to ease into this so that she's not putting all of her money into it?
Mhm.
Or I would do something like the session where you taste tests. Oh, it seems like they really like, you know, or I'll try to push her towards something that's, you know, better, you know.
Mhm.
Like,
But there's
you know
no
what's
way
really
that I
good?
would
Sandwich trucks. Like you make heroes. You just the
lettuce
cold cuts.
exactly. I would try to help steer her towards something that's not
Okay.
quite.
Got it. Okay.
You'd
That's my
have to ask me straight out. Do you think I can cook? Do you think I can cook? I'm not gonna lie to you.
Right.
But by the time you come to me, you would know, right?
That's what
So,
I'm saying.
Like by the time you come to me, like, girl, I'm gonna take all of my money out the bank and I'm gonna do
Mhm.
this thing.
There would have been layers.
There would have been layers to
leading
this.
up
So
to it.
if there were no layers that led up to this, then you are currently going through something.
Mhm.
And I need to let you go through what this
That's
is that
true,
you're
too.
going through,
You
right?
just wake up one day and brought
You
a
wake
food
up
truck
one day
and be
and you bought a
like,
food truck.
ooh,
All right, then.
I'm gonna have to let this just work itself out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you get insurance?
That's a fair point.
You got insurance on that?
All
You
right.
know?
Next question.
Okay.
You make a mistake at work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It
Mhm.
can happen.
That could potentially get you fired.
Okay.
Okay.
Happens all the time. Mhm.
All right.
Too honest.
Shh.
A coworker threatens to tell your boss unless you take 50% of their workload.
Tell.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What you gonna do?
Tell.
Run,
them
tell
tell.
that, B.
Run.
Tell it.
Tell it. I triple double dare you to tell
Tell
it.
it.
Thank you for the heads up that this is about to happen. Let me get my story nice.
Let me get in front of
tight.
it.
Let me get
get
my
in front of
story nice and tight and ready. Like, oh, you
Mhm.
know what? When I was doing XYZ, I said XXX, but you know what? It should have been XXY. I'm going to call the people and see if I can get, whatever. So by the time Billy marches, or Karen, because you know it's Karen, by the time Karen marches herself
Mhm.
on over, then
That's
it's
right.
like Stacia's already, oh yeah, she said, but this was her thought, but now it's not, blah, 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 bada bing, bada bow.
I would run and tell it on myself first. And I would go in there, oh my gosh, guys, I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. But I made this mistake. Oh gosh, I've already fixed it. I've already figured it out, or I'm having trouble figuring out how to fix it. Can you please help me? I went to Bob to help me. He was not of much help, but it's okay. I know we're a team and I'm a team player. Bob ain't, but that's not what this is about. So, let's just work this out. I'm sorry. And I would just fall on that. If I get fired,
Unemployment.
dare I go back to Ubering, making jewelry and
All the side hustles.
Right.
pulling all the side hustles
All
back.
of a sudden you're hungry enough.
Now I'm hungry. Exactly.
Yvonne.
Same. Like I don't negotiate with terrorists. Okay.
That's right.
Like, no. And thank you for exposing yourself, Bob, Karen, whoever you are. So now I know I will lie in wait. If I keep my job, I will lie in wait.
Mm-hmm.
Or I will find something super petty to do to you when you least expect it.
Yep.
Still won't get me fired, but just something real petty.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I would probably do it.
You do their work?
You would take their workload.
You do their
No,
work?
Bob, don't go tell on me, please. Don't go tell on me, Bob. Karen, no. All right, tell me what is the work? I'm sure I can fit it in anyway.
Or you know what you could do is take their work
And mess it up.
and then mess it up.
Mess it up.
And be like, I don't know what Karen was thinking when she did this. This is a hot mess.
One time, then in high school, so it's not a job, somebody, they were cheating in school and they were looking at my paper.
Mm-hmm.
And I just put all the wrong answers.
Oh, so you took you both down?
Sacrificed yourself?
No, I fixed my answers.
Oh.
Okay.
But I
Really?
circled the wrong answers.
That's smart.
I felt
And
pressure.
That's bold to
I felt
cheat
pressure.
off of somebody that
Mm-hmm.
likes station.
Wow.
If you're gonna cheat, you gotta cheat as a collaborative. You
Oh,
know?
because you're saying she was gonna turn them in.
Mhm.
Yeah. It was like a, I don't know, that was like one of those compliment slaps or something. Like I wasn't sure if you were saying she's not a good person because she's not smart enough and didn't have the right answers.
No, but you just know station will tell on you,
Oh, so she's a tattletale guy.
do something
already-
like put the wrong answers and then let you
We've
fail.
already established earlier on in the season that she
Right.
called somebody's mama when they was getting beat up
Exactly.
in high school. So yeah.
You better come get your child. She got her ass kicked out here. Okay. Those are the questions for no shame.
All right.
Oh, those are good questions.
Those are fun.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, ladies, for chatting it up with me tonight. I think we had a great conversation.
Absolutely.
And thank you, listening audience, for spending some time with us. We will have another episode with more great content for you next week. And we hope you have a confabulous day.
Continue the experience on our social media handles at The Confab Experience.